come on, like that song doesn't make you do this, throw your neck with a geek like me. Come on, welcome back to Pure Oxygen. That, of course, was the sound of our idols from Ireland, the Corrs, performing last Thursday at the VH1 concert live from Dublin. They returned to us today to sing Would You Be Happier from their new album, The Corrs, live in Dublin. We are thrilled to welcome back Andrea, Sharon, Carolyn, and Jim, the Corrs.
Wondered where the story ends and how it all began. I do. Did you ever dream you were the movie star with popcorn in your hand? I did. Do you ever feel you're someone else inside and no one understands? You are. Want to disappear inside a dream, but never want to wake up. And then you stumble on tomorrow and trip over today. Would you be happier if you weren't so one together? Would sunshine brighter if you played a bigger part? Would you be wonderful if it wasn't for the weather? You're gonna be just fine, gonna be just fine. Are you not afraid to tell your story now? But everyone is gone, it's too late. Why is everything you've ever said or done not the way you planned? Mistake. And so you promised that tomorrow be different than today. Would you be happier if you weren't so one together? Or sunshine brighter if you played a bigger part? Would you be wonderful if it wasn't for the weather? You're gonna be just fine, gonna be just fine. I think you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. So don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby. You're racing for tomorrow, not finished with today. Would you be happier if you weren't so one together? Would sunshine brighter if you played a bigger part? Would you be wonderful if it wasn't for the weather? I think you're gonna be just fine, gonna be just fine. Would we be happier if we weren't so one together? Would sunshine brighter if you played a bigger part? Would we be wonderful if it wasn't for the weather? I think we're gonna be just fine, gonna be just fine. I think you're gonna be just fine. Don't worry, baby. You're gonna be just fine. Don't worry, honey. You're gonna be just fine. Don't worry, baby. You're gonna be just fine.
That was terrific.
Thank you.
I love your sound so much. I cannot stop the head and the foot clapping. You know what I mean? Do you see that at your concerts? Like one of those little dogs in the window. You guys, as if it is not exciting enough to be here on Pure Oxygen, you just did that VH1 concert, of course, live in Dublin. You were with Ron Wood and did some Irish bonding with Bono, right?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was amazing, you know. I mean, these guys are legends, and also, I mean, really enjoy music. I mean, they've got the enthusiasm of like 12-year-old boys for music. So it was really special to sing with Bono, and also, I mean, Ronnie Wood playing the guitar on Little Wing was just, it was an amazing experience. I think probably a highlight of the 11 years we're together.
Wow, that must be something.
Absolutely.
Ooh, wow, there's a legend on guitar. That's amazing.
Oh, it's incredible, yeah.
Well, now, Jim, what's going on with you? There's a lot of chicks around here. Do you ever feel like it's just a woman's world? You're just along for the ride?
I think I've turned into an honorary woman at this stage. All I'm missing is the skirt. No, it doesn't feel like that at all. No, it's. I've got these two gentlemen on the road with me here, so it kind of keeps me sane.
Yeah, you got a little testosterone along with you, right?
Absolutely.
So I understand the New York Post, in fact, has just named you guys the sexiest women, unofficially the sexiest women in Ireland. How does that feel?
Wow. I had no idea.
You hadn't heard?
No. God, that's a compliment, but it doesn't. We don't feel like that, not at all.
No, I was going to say, but this is a nice gene pool. Whatever's going on in your family.
Yeah.
So, but you don't feel like that. You don't feel like that affects your ability to do the music. You don't think about that.
No, you just.
You do a little bit, Andrew. You feel sexy, don't you?
I feel so sexy. I can't tell you. No,
You've always got a brother to bring you back down to earth, don't you? I'm going to ask what that's like, because I know that my brother and I can barely make it through Christmas without killing each other. This is a lot of family togetherness. Do you ever get on each other's nerves?
Yeah, of course we do. I mean, because we're not like normal families. We spend it like insanely. Like every day is Christmas Day, which most people around the world fight on that day. Every day we're stuck together. But I mean, we're doing it 11 years now, as I said. So it's kind of we've kind of gotten over the fights. We've gotten a bit bored with them.
So you're moving on now.
Yeah.
What now? As if the Live from Dublin wasn't exciting enough, you just sang for President Bush on Capitol Hill. Now that's got to be nerve-wracking. Were you nervous?
Yeah, well, we basically, it was like this kind of lunch kind of thing that he was at, and it was our Taoiseach was at it, which is our Prime Minister, and so it was just like we just did 2 songs. But I think it was when we walked in the door and we saw like President Bush sitting like 2 feet away.
Right.
That was kind of strange, you know.
Right.
But it was great. It was just like really fast and 2 songs, and then he came up to us afterwards, and he was really nice and really warm. So it was just it was a good experience. It was really.
What did
nice.
he say? What did the president say to you?
He was saying to Jim, "Do you keep these girls in line and stuff?" You know, wasn't he saying things like that?
What does that mean?
I don't know. We said we keep him in line all the time. So,
right.
he was just having a joke with us. He was really nice.
Well, that's really exciting. That is so great. And we appreciate, after the president, really, we appreciate you would come here and grace us. Thank you so much. You are just our favorite. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you, guys. And if you're like us and would be happier if you had their CD, I know I would, the Corrs Live from Dublin is available in stores now. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Pure Oxygen.